Some people light up our mornings with their warmth, their humor, and their energy. For years, Kelly Ripa has been that person, a bright and joyful presence on television who made millions of people smile. But behind her laughter and charm, she was fighting a silent battle that no one saw coming. When she finally opened up about her diagnosis, it wasn't just a celebrity confession. It was a moment that stopped the world in its tracks. Sitting beside her husband, Mark Consuelos, under the bright studio lights, Kelly's smile was still there, but something felt different. Her voice grew softer, her expression more serious. Then she reached for Mark's hand, looked at him, and quietly said the words that would change everything. "I've been told I have cancer." The room fell completely silent. The crowd gasped, and for a moment, you could almost feel the world hold its breath. Mark's reaction was instant and raw. The man who had always been calm and composed suddenly looked shattered. His eyes filled with tears. He whispered, "I can't believe you said that." That moment wasn't just emotional. It was human. It showed that behind the fame, behind the camera lenses, were two people facing something terrifying and real. It reminded everyone watching that even the strongest people can break, and that love, real love, shows itself most clearly when life falls apart. For Kelly, sharing her diagnosis wasn't about sympathy. It was about truth, courage, and connection. She told the world that her cancer had been found early, that treatment had already begun, and that she wasn't giving up. Her voice trembled, but her message was clear. She wasn't just fighting to survive, she was fighting to live. She looked at Mark and said, "We'll get through this together." And in that moment, her courage became his strength. What followed was one of the most moving displays of love and unity the public had ever seen. The clip of Kelly's announcement and Mark's emotional reactions spread like wildfire across social media. But what made it powerful wasn't the fame. It was the flood of messages from people around the world. Survivors, caretakers, and families wrote to them, sharing their own battles and victories. A retired teacher talked about how her husband never left her side during treatment. A young couple shared a photo of ringing the bell at the end of chemotherapy. All of them saw something of themselves in Kelly's story: the fear, the hope, and the power of standing together through pain. For Kelly and Mark, the days that followed were filled with quiet strength. Mark became her constant companion, driving her to doctor's appointments, holding her hand in waiting rooms, telling her stories to make her laugh. His love turned into her shelter. Her courage became his inspiration. Together, they faced every challenge one day at a time. Kelly once said that her goal wasn't just to fight cancer, it was to live fully, to love deeply, and to remind others that life's most precious moments often happen in the middle of struggle. Her story became a beacon of hope, not because she's famous, but because she's human. Because in her vulnerability, she gave millions permission to be honest about their fears, to hold each other a little tighter, and to never lose faith in the power of love. If this story touched your heart, take a moment to share it. You never know who might need to hear it today. And if you or someone you love is facing a challenge, remember Kelly and Mark's story, that even in the hardest moments, strength is found in love, and hope can always rise again. Thank you for watching. If this inspired you, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bells so you never miss another story about the people who remind us what truly matters: love, courage, and the will to keep going.